Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my update for my Pan That Palette 2.0. If you guys watched my last update, it was kind of a Pan That Palette update slash intro to 2.0 just because I had just a couple of eyeshadows left that needed to be repressed, and I hope Brownie doesn't knock over the tripod. And of course she did. I don't get too mad at her. She's 13 years old. She's free to do whatever she wants. It was in her way. Anyway, like I said, this was last month I did an introduction 2.0 just because I had a couple of eyeshadows that needed to be repressed. And I figured, why would I repress them in a palette that's completely empty and then be working on two palettes at a time? It just didn't make sense. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen what the final product looked like. But don't worry, because I'm going to share with you guys what this palette looked like last time after the repressing. So let's just get started. And this is what my palette is looking like currently. Let me get a little closer. Okay, so there you have it. This is what it looks like. Lots of progress. I hope you guys can tell. If you couldn't tell, I finished this shade right here that I have Franken into this palette, into this pan. Completely used it up. I was really focusing on it. I was hoping I could have like 2 shades finished, but one will do. And then this one was a dark plum purple color that was in the original Pan That palette, and I repressed it. It was very thin, and as you guys can see, I hit major pan and even side pan right here. It is the shadow that I'm wearing on my crease today. It's the shadow that I've been kind of focusing on. I've been using the little blue shade. I hope you guys can see it has a little bit of a dip there. I have been using that as my crease shade on a couple of occasions, but I've been really focusing on using this plum color, and I've been making it work. What I've been doing is I've been using a cream shadow stick as a base, and then I've been applying first I was using this shade, but that one's gone. After that one finished, I started using this shade right here called Baby. It's a very pretty champagne color all over the lid, over that cream shade. And then using this shade right here, I can't remember the original name, but it's in the pan of the color Stark. And I've been using it on the crease, as you guys can see. I hope you guys can tell. That's kind of been my look, for my go-to look. For the most part, I've been doing some just black eyeliner look when I'm feeling really lazy, but for the most part when I'm using eyeshadows, this is what I've been going for, and it's kind of been working. On a couple of occasions I've used this 1987 color. It's a golden shade all over the lid, but for the most part that's just what I've been working for. So my plans for next update, I don't think I can have anything finished. Well, no, yeah, my plan is to finish this dark purple color. I will be repressing this brown shade because this is the color that I wear on my brows every single day. And even though it doesn't look like I expanded the pan that much from my previous update, the product itself around the pan is very thin. And I do use an angled brush, and I'm kind of having a hard time getting that straight line, that straight brush into a rounded pan. So I will be repressing this and hopefully just make it flat. I will be hoping to finish this one. I think I'm gonna Franken the blue and a little bit of the yellow to make kind of like a green olive color, and see if I can make that work. And I think I'm gonna try to repress the pink shade just because I have used that one a couple of times as well, and it's just kind of hard. I use a bigger brush, and since it does have a pretty round pan, because I have used this shade before to Franken, I feel like it's getting kind of hard for the brush to pick up the color. So we'll be repressing this shade, and then maybe Frankening these two. I don't know, but that's what this palette looks like for now. Stay tuned to see what the final product looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Well, you guys, this is what the final repressing looked like. Starting at the very top row, the last shadow there, the brown shade, I just repressed it. That's going to be still my eyebrow shade. Second row, I repressed the 4 pan That is the Franken between the blue and the gold. It looks a little bit kind of like silver, but I think it's just a picture. The shadow still looked kind of wet when I took the picture, but it did turn out into a dark olivey color. You guys will be seeing me wearing that in the future in a video for sure. And then I didn't repress that purple because the shadow brush that I'm using can still pick up the product fairly well, just like that. And on the bottom shade, I just decided to repress the pink and the gold. Both of them had quite a bit of a pan. The pink shade does have quite a bit of product still, but I feel like the yellow one is kind of on the thinner side, and I feel like I can hit pan and maybe even use that up fairly soon. So I still feel pretty confident that I can finish this palette within the next 6 months that I have left of the year. So I'm happy with what it looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't record the repressing this time around because I just didn't feel like it was needed. You guys know how I repress it. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.